They loved him. Or at least, that's what he believed. Because everywhere he went, people smiled when they saw him. They called him reliable, pure-hearted, the one you can always count on. And he wore those words like medals, even when they grew heavy on his chest. His name was Ryan. Ryan was the kind of person who replied instantly, who showed up early, who stayed late. If someone needed notes, he shared them. If someone needed help moving, he canceled his plans. If someone needed emotional support at midnight, he answered, no matter how tired he was. And every time he helped, people said, "You're the best, man. We're lucky to have you." But no one noticed that his own life was quietly falling behind. Deadlines missed, dreams postponed, sleep stolen in pieces, and a loneliness that grew louder in silence. At home, his younger sister once asked him, "Why do you always help everyone else first?" Ryan smiled and said, "Because that's how you keep people." What he didn't say was the truth. He was afraid that without usefulness, he would become invisible. One evening, after a long day, Ryan finally sat down to work on something important for himself. Something he had delayed for months. That's when his phone buzzed. A friend needed help. Again. Not an emergency. Not something urgent. Just convenient. For the first time, Ryan felt something different. Not anger. Not sadness. Just exhaustion. He stared at the screen for a long moment and typed two simple words. "I can't." Then, after a pause, "Not today." His heart raced as if he had committed a crime. The reply came quickly. "Oh, okay." No smile. No warmth. The next day felt strange. People who used to call him daily didn't. Messages slowed. Invitations stopped. At gatherings, conversations felt shorter. Distant. Someone joked, "You've changed." Another said, "You're not as helpful as before." And that's when it hit him. They didn't miss him. They missed what he did for them. The love he thought he had rules. As long as he said yes, he belonged. The moment he said no, he became optional. That realization hurt more than any rejection ever had. There were nights he almost went back. Almost apologized for choosing himself. Almost offered help just to feel included again. But something inside him whispered, if they leave when you stop bleeding for them, let them go. Weeks passed. Life grew quieter, smaller, but also lighter. Ryan started finishing his work, sleeping better, breathing deeper. Only a few people remained. They didn't ask what he could do. They asked how he was. And for the first time, he understood something painful, but freeing. People who love you only when you are useful don't love you. They love access. And saying no didn't make him selfish. It revealed the truth. So if you're listening to this and feeling guilty for setting boundaries, remember, they didn't love you until you said no. They loved you because you never did. And you were never born to earn love through exhaustion. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are allowed to say no, and still be worthy. Sometimes, losing people is how you finally find yourself.